Hello, everybody. This is Zaramaru here with I wouldn't say long overdue review. This was a goal I tried setting for stream, which didn't go through, but we chose to do it anyway. For one reason, the thumbnail and the title will give it away. But we will be reviewing Logan Paul, KSI, and Mr. Beast's Lunchley. This was a streaming goal I made. Didn't go through, but these were on sale. And my wife is just staring at me. So these go out honestly today. At least on this and the nachos. The pizza was the only one that was not on clearance for $2, down from $5. And I found that buried. They had put a thing of nachos in front of it. It was buried in the back. Actually, there was a whole refrigerated section with just these and these. So, those who know me on stream, on Twitch, know that I'm not a fan of any of these three people. I'm not. But I will give my honest opinion. I have never touched a Prime in my life. Now, on occasion, if I'm feeling like wanting to be like a kid, I'll buy a Lunchable on occasion. Usually when they're on sale. I don't usually buy them. It's like once a year I buy something. Anyway, we're going to start with the turkey. And before someone asks, no, I literally bought these today. I actually have the receipt. Want to verify. Try to make sure I also don't show any of my stuff. June 17th. I can always blur that last bit out on top, so not too worried about that. I can always blur that. So that did show through a little bit. Anyway. So I see that they fixed... So based on what I've seen previous reviews, I have seen previous reviews. Right? I'll put the boxes out of my way. So I've seen reviews where the issues that people had with the product was the issue with this. Obviously, this is very well tightly sealed. I can tell you that right now. And you will hear everything on the mic. I will apologize. The mic is right here. I apologize for that. So, I do hope that those that are wondering, like, why would you buy that? Why would you spend money on that? Look, it was on sale. Only reason why, even the wife was like, that's up to you. Now, obviously, this is day of expiration date. It was like a weird kind of smell from the turkey. It's fine now. Could have just been what they use. Obviously, you get crackers. You get Feastables. Milk chocolate in this one. Show you the look of it. It looks fine. Looks normal. Again, I'm going to be very, very honest. Very objective. I'm going to be unbiased. Just because I don't like someone doesn't mean I'm going to shit on their product without actually having it. So, again, it looks normal. And we will stack them. Now, I don't usually... I was always more of like the nacho or the pizza Lunchables. I don't really got the crackers that much. I probably would nowadays, but I can always also just buy stuff and that are much better. The taste is no different than a Lunchable to me. I will try the cheese and the turkey separately. The cracker is always going to taste the same. They're usually the same kind you see everywhere. Just a rich cracker. I mean, turkey's fine. It tastes more of that store brand turkey you'd buy for sandwiches. Cheese, I've had so many different types of cheeses. We'll see for this. Like a mild cheddar. Not bad. Yeah, it tastes like just the mild cheddar cheese. We'll go for the Feastables bar next. I mean, I used to. So I've had the original recipes of Feastables. I have had a Feastables product. The peanut butter one was usually my favorite. I was always because I'm a peanut butter guy. Tastes fine. Obviously, the Feastables has a different expiration date. The chocolate bars themselves won't go out of date until next year, September 28th. So obviously, I mean, chocolate has a higher expiration. It's not bad. Now we have the ice pop. It does say shake well before opening. I'm going to follow the instructions because I will tell you this right now. I have never touched a Prime product in my life. I never have. Even when I'm streaming, I have never touched a Prime product. In fact, if you want some good product, you can use code Zara on Pogger's Energy or code Zara for Rogue Energy. Now, I can taste, not taste, but the smell of this. Now let's just go into it. Honestly, I've had a lot of ice pop flavors, like bomb pops. Obviously, when you see these colors, you just think like a bomb pop. Um, it tastes similar. So I still have the tub on my desk. It's long empty. It tastes very similar to the Rocket Pop Rogue Energy. It's not bad. Yeah, you're hearing your emperor here, Zaramaru, saying that it's not bad. Now I do get the aftertaste, but what people don't realize is the aftertaste on drinks like this, it's from the artificial sweeteners. Like aspartame and sucralose have a very distinct aftertaste, and that's what you're tasting off of this. Just for that, it's very slight. It doesn't bother me, so it's not bad. Um, Obviously, I wouldn't pay more money for this. For the crackers, I wouldn't pay $5 normally for something that I can get for $1.38 if I just wanted some basic stuff. And that's if I didn't want to buy crackers and just slice meat and cheese up myself, which sometimes I do. I'll buy some cheese from the deli, have it sliced up. I'll buy like a summer sausage, I'll slice that up, get some Ritz crackers, get some Dijon mustard, and do that. All right, next off, we have the Lunchables. I say Lunchables. I am an idiot. We have the Fiesta Nachos. Obviously, it uses queso blanco, which is why it's supposed to be white. Something I don't think people realized on that as well. I know people complain about the color of the cheese, but it's not meant to be like a normal nacho cheese flavor. It's like I usually buy the white queso when I want like a dip. So actually, hold on, were my dates wrong? Oh, this one actually went on a date yesterday. Well, The thing is, I don't always listen to expiration dates on products. Apparently, this Prime is good until next year, supposedly. Either that or it's just a number. All right, we'll get into this. I gotta be very careful opening this. Is it like I hit with salsa? I know it's also that reminds me of. But here we go. Again, there's nothing wrong with it. It looks fine. It's a day, again, day out of date, but it's fine. There's nothing wrong with it. I always take, we'll just do the one chip on here. Obviously, there's a lot less cheese in these. Honestly, it's I don't know, it's no different than the Lunchables cheese. So that whole drippy thing, yeah, that doesn't happen here. It just sticks to it. Tastes like the store branded, again, white queso. It's fine. It's not bad. It's not awful. Again, if I was gonna be biased, I would just literally just spit everything out the moment I try it, right? But we're gonna be very unbiased here. You're gonna get my honest opinion. It's fine. Not a big deal. Now the salsa. We'll see if I'm right about the brand of the salsa, okay? If you're familiar with the brand Pace or Passe, however it's pronounced, I've never honestly ever paid attention to how they pronounce it. But Pace. It tastes pretty much like that, but hold on. I don't know, it's an interesting like second taste. It's like they mixed like picante salsa and almost like an off-branded pizza sauce. Or like a spaghetti kind of sauce. I don't know. It's weird. It works. I'll say that it works. It just throws me through a loop. Um and let's see, is it the same milk chocolate bar or it is. Now obviously we've already had the milk chocolate bar. We'll just save this. But we will have to try this because it's not the same flavor. It's the strawberry banana. Now, I've never been a fan of strawberry banana things, so we'll see. I've had so many different artificial tasting strawberry banana drinks over my lifetime that, yeah. We'll see. I will finish everything here, by the way. I'm not going to let it be thrown away. I mean, I did spend the money on it. I can't waste anything right now. It has the artificial banana flavor. So. It's not bad. Shockingly enough, I've had worse. I don't get the off taste from the Super Losto in this one. No, it's there briefly, but not nearly as much. The banana kind of covers it up. I'm more my taste buds are distracted by the artificial banana. All right, next we have this was not out of date until the 26th. That's why this wasn't on sale yet. It is the pizza. Now, sorry, my nose keeps itching. I need to take care of my nose hairs, so I do apologize. So, this is the one that was controversial If it's airtight, by the way, I'm gonna tell you that right now. It's very airtight. There's nothing at all. In fact, there's nothing remotely moldy in this. So you're getting an unbiased review from someone who would never usually buy this product. Cherry freeze. Now I do have high hopes. I'm a cherry person, much like I'm an ice pop person. So we'll see. So obviously, let's get this open. I had to find the right tab to open on this, sadly. But it looks like whatever quality control issues they had with the wrapping, they have fixed. So I guess for those who definitely have a hard on for hating these three on social media, like, and I don't like them, but also I don't bash them online. I don't make videos. I don't make tweets. I really just don't have the timing for the patience to do it. I'd rather just do my own thing. Crunch bar we'll have. Interesting for the sauce. I forgot that they had that. Breading, but still pretty much the same things you see in Lunchables. It's no different. Pepperoni, we'll try a little bit of we'll try one slice of pepperoni by itself. I'm pretty sure it'll be the same as all the other pepperonis you'll find and stuff like this. Yeah, it tastes like the Armor pepperoni. The cheese. Yeah. Not the best. You might want to do better on the cheese, I'm afraid. Okay. Now, I don't have anything, so I'll just use my finger like I usually would for stuff like this. See, the taste of this pizza sauce is a very similar taste I get in a salsa. I will say the one thing about this is because we are making a full one here. Let's put the 2 on here. So, not my best work, but I'm also trying not to have it fall, obviously. I changed my mind on on these. So the brand Armor that I mentioned where it tastes very similar to like the pepperoni from those. I'm thinking they got a lot of their help from there because it tastes overall very similar to those. I mean, they're okay because they're cheap. They're $1. Um, Back when they were still being stocked, I don't know if there still are. I don't really look in that section of the store very much. I usually don't. I'm usually buying stuff and making my own food at home. Something that all of you should also learn how to do if you don't know how to cook. Learn how to cook. Trust me. It's life skills that you should know. Now we've got the Crunch Bar. We'll have this because we've had the milk chocolate. I do think one of these three should have been a peanut butter one. Just saying. Put some variety. Just tastes like a Crunch Bar. Now we're going to wash that down with this. I get this is a 20-minute video, but I'm not editing a lot of this out, by the way. They're just getting full raw video. The aftertaste is heavy in this one. It's okay. It tastes like a black cherry Capri Sun. But now we've had all three. Was the product okay? Yes. Was there any mold anywhere near this? No. As I have shown, the product was safely sealed. There was nothing wrong with any of that. I think after people had pointed it out, they probably did a severe amount of quality control. So maybe that's why. Not sure. Now, mind you, it took several months. So this came out like what, September of last year? It took about, it didn't get in stock until last month. In one of the two stores that we have in town. So, plenty of time to fix the issues. Was there any mold? No. Did I say anything tasted bad? No, but I can compare it to other products that I've had because I used to eat a lot of processed foods. I don't eat very much of that anymore, minus the occasional chip if you count like chips and pretzels in that category. Um, sometimes an Oreo. Usually if I like a milkshake. But is it bad? No. Is it worth $5 normally? No, it is not worth $5. For $5, I honestly, again, I could make my own pizza. I could make the dough from scratch, so I can just buy the cheese, and I can make the sauce from scratch. Just buy some. Again, for $5, I could buy stuff and make pizza. For $5, I can get nachos. For $5, I could buy some Ritz crackers, some cheese, and summer sausage. Well, probably not for $5. Summer sausage itself is about 3 to 4. Ritz crackers are about 3. Either way, it's fine. Not worth the price, but it was okay. Now, I will be finishing these because I don't like letting food sit, so I will eat them. But thank y'all for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. If there's any sort of product you'd like me to review, let me know about down below in the comments. And feel free to donate as well if you want to donate the money and I'll buy the product. I'm sure I can find it online if it's a product that can be found online. If it's a product in stores, however, I may get a P.O. box depending if there's enough offers of people wanting to send stuff for me to review. I will do it. See in my categories. But thank y'all so much. This has been Zaramaru. Thank you for staying tuned to watch this review, and I will see y'all next time. And peace.